What's up, my blue collar workers out there? Chest and triceps today. Let's get after it. It is Saturday morning. Right now it's about 3:45. I just put down my rice and beef. I went about 1 o'clock in the morning, went to the gym, got the weekend off. So I go when I want. I said, it's a good time to go. So I slept a little bit throughout the day after leg day today, yesterday. And then went and took off. Was in there for about an hour and 45 minutes. I started off with 3 plates, warmed up first, of course. Go to failure. Not much better than I was last week when I tried 3 plates, but I did hit 3 plates more often this time. I think I went after that bitch like 3 times. So, yeah, I bounced around quite a bit. Chest, triceps, back and forth. Got a new piece of equipment right there. Messing around with that. I played around with that a couple times. It's pretty nice. I just think it's called tricep pushdown. I've never used one. I've been to gyms that had it. But yeah, it is pretty nice. Get the feel for it. Now it is on equipment. You got to use it a little bit before you connect really good. But I definitely felt the entire tricep and more getting pumped up. Here's a close up for you guys. Yep, cover's coming off quick. It was getting hot in there. The weather's changing. Got a little warm. We got a little warm front came in February here in Ohio. So that thicker flannel I wore was a little too thick. Yeah, it's a smooth machine. Really nice. They get some nice equipment there, man. We are blessed to have that gym. It's just like, and I've been to some small town gyms that aren't even close to what Flex Fitness is. I mean, it's not huge, so it can get busy in there. You get a handful of people, but still, you're able to get on equipment and stuff. You never have to really wait around. Plus, if there's equipment taken, there's another way to do that movement usually. Yeah, 3 plates again. I'm trying to get stronger. This is how I go about it. All right. Looks like a drop set to me. I forget all what I did there, man. I forget. I was all over the place. I keep it fun. I do have a blast in there. Yeah, I just slung those 45s off, and I think I do another drop set later. The same equipment. I love that machine there. It's safe. It feels safe when I'm pushing on it. It's not like a barbell where your stabilizers are off and you could possibly rip your freaking shoulder off. So we getting older, we can lift heavy. We just got to be safe about it. You can still get strong in your 40s, 50s, and 60s. You can still grow. I don't know how much rice and beef. Well, I do if I look at my log sheet. I've been eating so much rice and beef today. Jeez. Yeah, there's another new piece of equipment. Doing the tricep push down here. I like it. I like that equipment a lot. It's smooth. It's real smooth, and it's a heavy stack. Look at that stack. It goes, I don't know if it's 200. I went to like 150, 140 later on that push down. There's nobody in the gym, by the way. I mean, no one's crazy like me, I guess. If I can get the gym to myself, I'll do what I need to do. I'll let this play out for a little bit. I start messing with this machine a little bit. I was like, how do you get it to lower? Oh, read it. Twist and pull. Oh, okay. Guys never read directions. I'm not the only one, right? We will when we figure out we can't figure it out. Yeah, I'm kind of staying with this for a little bit and go back on chest. Not much break in between on triceps. Not much break. I didn't give myself much break on chest either. I switch it up. Sometimes I'll take 3, 4, and 5 minutes, when I'm doing heavy. I was doing heavy tonight. I just wanted to stay in it. Maybe 2 minutes. So, yeah, right there I'm at, I think that's 150. I mean, I just kind of guessed. See how many reps I can get, I want to go super heavy. And I'll go about, I think it's about half that. Do what you want when you go in there, man. If I like switching up, sometimes I'll go lighter than that, and that's all I do for the tricep. Like every machine, I'll go light and high volume, real high volume. And then sometimes I go in there and go heavy, then go high volume, light, and then just straight heavy. Do what you need to do to trigger muscle growth, muscle stimulation, then eat food. I don't think you need to eat food like immediately after, but you need a high protein, you need carbohydrates, you need a good clean carbohydrates, good clean protein, something you can digest. Ain't no good eating food if you're got mud butt. That's an easy way, common sense way to tell if your digestive system is dealing with the food that you're putting in your system. Like me, I've had to drop food in the past. There's some things that are high protein or carbohydrates I'd like to eat, but I can't. There we go. We back on them 3 plates. I don't want to give up on it. Dropping it down, 2 plates. If you guys got this piece of equipment at your gym, start using it. You can get strong. I also do shrugs with that. So if you stand up, you can face either way. You drop that seat down, that bench down, and then you do shrugs. And like I connect with my shrugs the best on just 2 plates like that. Sometimes even 1 plate, not super heavy. But yeah, you can get all kinds of positions on traps, doing shrugs. You can do overhead presses for shoulders. I haven't been doing a lot of overhead presses during shoulders lately. I get a lot of shoulder activation in my chest workouts that I do. Try not to, but I do. So I'm messing around with this a little bit. I watch the guys that have perfect form, the best of the best. I don't listen really to anybody else unless it's my trainer or something. But Chris Bumstead again, I mean, overhead tricep extension, I believe that's called. So sometimes he'll like be out further away from the machine, and then sometimes he's closer. So you'll see the next one I adjust and I'm closer, more straight up and down. But then sometimes that cable's just damn near dragging on my back. This is, I've been applying this to my training for a couple weeks now, and I love it because you get such a stretch. I mean, I'm sore. I'm sore like 2 to 3 hours later, sore. So, and that's just because I haven't been doing that movement, not that overhead tricep movement, but definitely there's a lot more stretch than other movements I've done with the tricep. Tricep and chest just go together because you're getting a lot of tricep activation during chest. So you might as well smash out your triceps also. And it's really fun if you can, you do what I'm doing here where you just kind of go back and forth. I don't like, if I don't have to, I'm not just going to stick the chest for the first half of my training and then go to triceps. I like, maybe it's my ADHD. I don't know, but I like to bounce around. And it gives my chest a little break, messing with the triceps and vice versa. So when you go back into chest after this, when I go back into it, I'm a little more fresh. What's your guys' favorite tricep movement, chest movement? I think everybody kind of engages on different machines and equipment and lifts. What works for one guy doesn't work for the other. I mean, I've worked out with my buddies before, and they're big on certain things and certain movements, and I don't feel nothing. I'm not hitting the muscle that I'm trying to hit, so I just don't do it again. I'm sure if I stuck with it, kept using, making that movement, I'd eventually connect. Can't go wrong with the peg deck. I love that. I warm up with that too every time. A nice deep stretch. That's the heaviest I went tonight right there. I mean, I can do the whole stack, but I'm getting pretty, my chest is pretty tore up right now. So yeah, it feels really good though. Feels really good. Got a little microphone then on me. I just tapped it, probably made noise. Yeah, I got it. Came in the mail today. I've never used the microphone with this while I'm doing a voiceover. Hopefully you guys can understand me better. Yeah, buddy. I'm like, what now? Let's do it again. Probably 2-minute break in between there. So you see the seat, it's pretty low there. If I went higher, sometimes I'll go higher. I'll hit a different part of my chest. Play around with those pec decks. So it feels the best, or switch it up like I do. Sometimes you're going to hit more upper, more lower chest, depending on where you got the position of the seat. And that's where I get my rear delts too. That pec deck right there has built my rear delts up. I think she got that the owner purchased that about maybe 8 months ago to a year ago. I remember it came in. I was like, oh yeah, love pec decks. Ain't no better than having the gym to yourself. Just gotta be a crazy person and go in there in the middle of the night, or work a swing shift at a steel mill where you don't really have a sleep schedule. Like my life is like Vegas. I do what I want when I want. All right, weighed in. I'm 6'1". Was bouncing around 188 for a while. Weighed in this morning at 189. Fasted. And I weighed in directly after this. This is after leg day, eating all day, hydrated. Weighed 193.2. So right there, I'm 193.2. My calorie intake right now, my surplus is 4,000. On leg day, I take it up to about 4,300 calories. So still fairly lean. You guys take care. Be safe out there also.